Well, I realized here at the very end that I had my mic open this whole time um, during this intro. So, good thing I wasn't saying anything or probably making any noise other than click-clacking on my keyboard. But I'm gonna dive back into Pyre here, and we're gonna get some magic, sports magic, visual novel shit going on. So I left off right before a rite, I believe. So I'm just gonna dive straight into the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Hobe, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere, charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst! That's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Alright, what do we know about this guy? He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oi, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Thanks for watching, Tina. Let me know if the sound balance seems okay.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Ruki. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. Alright, let's see our translation of Tizo. He seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rites? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Yeah, so I believe I was talking at the end of the last session about how Tizo is kind of weird in the rites, and so I'm not a huge fan of him. I only used him a couple times when I played before. But I'm not sure if we're forced into using him for the full rites here, or just for this little tutorial of his abilities, but I might use him. We'll see. We can't use Haruki, who's my favorite to speed character, so Tizo's not too bad. Seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He is inviting you to try. Yeah. So.
And a mere imp.
So
no, it cannot be.
So instead of a normal, any kind of a normal jump, he can like fly, like this. So he can like go over barriers or over enemies. And then instead of the standard sprint, he has these tiny little dashes. And then instead of throwing his aura, this is the big thing that I'm not a huge fan of. Instead of a throw, he has this. Which is kind of weird. So I mean, he's just very different compared to everyone else. But he's certainly usable. I played with him in a couple matches, I think, at least when I played the game before, but never got real into using him. I believe I used him at least enough to unlock his masteries, so that I could at least see what he could do in the future. So he's happy to lend his support. Thanks, buddy. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Who shall conduct the rites?
So we can't use Ruki. He is unwilling. Which is a bummer, because I think that green is like stuff he's been set back because I made him a Grumpus by not using him last time. And I forgot that this came up, this one where you couldn't use him, so. Oh, interesting. I didn't know this was a thing you could do. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know you could check out the stats your opponents had. Oh, man. Wow, okay. So, all three of them have double jumps, and all three are curs. So, they're super fast. They've all got that quickness. And a short respawn. And Glory 15, low presence. Yeah, they're all rookies, more or less, with slight variations on their abilities. Man, that is really cool. Okay, that's something I just completely missed the first time I played this game. I had no idea you could look at your opponent's abilities. Okay, so we can't use Ruki, who's the best. I'll probably use Faye and Jodariel. Like, Jodariel, I picked up the lucrative contract for her, so I want to try to, like, make some money back on that thing. And, like, her her large presence will hopefully be a good way to, like, block the fast curs. I'm hoping. This guy with his, especially with this new mastery, I think he'll be super useful. So I'm kind of thinking of going him and then Faye, but maybe I should try the Imp. Oh, the Imp actually starts with a decent amount of Enlightenment. That's interesting. I wonder why he started out with some Enlightenment. Interesting. In that case, yeah, maybe I'll skip the Imp for now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna use Headwind. I'm definitely gonna use Headwind here.
Choose.
Shut up. Shut up, narrator. Thinking. Let's see. Headwind, I will give this thing to, and I'll use him. And then Imp or Faye. Gosh. I like them both for this. I think I'm gonna try the Imp. And I'm gonna give him a little quickness bonus. So hopefully they'll be able to, like, flutter right over the top of the enemy.
Tizo. The choice is cast.
Everyone ready? Let's show those curs what we're made of. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get 'em.
Commence. Barker's on time out. A second wind. Well cast.
Oh no! Oh shit! No! Oh my god! I'm off to such a bad start.
Bye, Barker. Banished, one and all.
There we go.
Just fire. The two triumvirates are neck and neck. Be gone, you lot.
Shit. Alright. Alright. I can do better than this.
A show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents. One triumvirate stands unopposed.
No! Oh my god.
To the scribes.
I'm starting to regret taking Tizo in here.
Barker banished.
Alright,
Why, that was all of them.
there we go. Alright. Alright, we're kind of pretty... No, they're still ahead. Oh yeah. There we go. Score with Hurl.
Shall prevail at this rate.
Alright.
For everything we
Now I'm getting it back under control. Alright, you lot. That does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Whoa, what is this? I don't know what that was all about, but I don't like it.
Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Oh no. Shit. That's not great.
Barker
Oh no.
headlong into the fire.
What are we at? 40 to 40? Oh, crap.
To each his own. Exactly by the book.
Oh, okay. Anybody scoring will do it for me now.
And we are finished here.
Come on, Ariel. Heck yeah. Didn't even need to get in there with her, but we did it.
Perhaps they do deserve their freedom after all. The
All
night
right.
is done.
Kick ass. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. I doubt it, Jodariel. That ought to show them. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything you hear.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Tizou feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. Okay, what can Tizou learn? I really don't remember what his business is, what he's good at. Secrets of the Accursed Imp. Rites mastery is unleashing an imp's latent and somewhat terrifying power. The diminutive imps of the downside turned out to be much more resilient than they first appeared. Or he can learn Flights of the Swallow. Rites mastery is enhancing an imp's utility to the rest of his triumvirate. Without the aid of Haub the Swallow, the fallen Emperor Solium Mur would never have survived. Okay, so like his own stuff or like team stuff, it looks like. So on this side we have he can move faster while fluttering or zipping, and then he'll come back faster after imploding. I guess implode has a wider and even larger radius. Oh, and then at the top, extra damage to the Pyre. Okay, so he could become a pretty good, like, aggressive, like, scoring character. If you go down that route. Or over here, if vanished, he drops a moon sign. Allies can instantly transport to from their Pyre. If vanished, he automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. That's cool. I wonder if it does it at the full radius, the full size of it or not. Wildheart. When saluting his adversaries, he turns into a fast-moving howler or back. Huh. Huh. Okay. And at the top level, if banished, he drops an improved moon sign that boosts his allies' speed and stamina. I don't know. Those are all... Both of these sides seem pretty good. I'm gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with the Rites... or Secrets of the Accursed Imp. Though... I think that could be real good down the road.
Of the imp scribe. Until the next right.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. I might have been talking too loudly, Tina. So I'm just gonna try to speak a little quieter. I have my game volume up pretty high in my ears, so I might be like unconsciously trying to speak above the game, even though obviously I know that it's not how microphones work. Anyway, where were we here? After thwarting the dissidents in the right, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? I think so, chum. I just need a little more time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel, gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heavens. Alright. So next, we're heading north. To Millith, the Bog Star. Then, it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beyond the valley, into Flagging Hands, which is a gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Okay, what does someone have to say inside? Alright, what's up, Rookie? You can tell that something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I tried. Yeah, we were up against him like 5 minutes ago, bud. Of course I remember. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand? I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Ryuki hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. I'm sure everything on that front is gonna end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you're unsure. Well, okay. I guess we should continue our journey. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going as soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Alright, on to Flagging Hands. This place looks lovely. Looks like it probably smells delightful. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the Pit of Malif? The Pit of Malif sounds also delightful. A fetid den in which the witch Malif sealed the physical form of Islach Astralborn, all the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you, on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort, beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. You have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Rookie. Okay. I don't know what that means. Let's check it out, though. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. Sandra the Unseeing, she is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal, and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Yeah, that is a damned voice. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Sandra's series of special challenges custom-tailed for each of your fellow exiles. Oh, so that's probably what seeking Rookie meant. Probably that there's one for him. Second, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. So the Beyonders are a spectral triumvirate, banished for eternity and trapped within the rites. That sounds like a real fucking bummer. gotta say. Wonder what happened to get them in that situation. Practice rights. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? Well, let's do a scribe trial. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Who shall brave Sandra's scribe trials? Yeah, Ruki, so that's what that meant. Okay. Sandra has taken an interest in Ruki. Prevail and earn a unique talisman. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. What, the loudmouthed cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Ruki appears, in heed of the summons. Chum? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Oh, well, that's not the way to do it. That was the wrong way to... Jesus. Wait, why did I... Why is my aura casting not seem to be working here? Oh, I think it's that... Oh, Jesus. I think it's that sigil. Oh my god. I definitely was able to succeed at this the first time I did this, the first time I played this game. And I'm doing real bad now. Jesus. I mean, one guy against three is really not fair. Yeah, okay, so these things are like walls for auras, but not for movement. Alright. We can recover here, I think. I gotta be careful. Oh, they are... Fuck, they actually are walls for movement, too. Okay. We can bring this back around. Oh my god! That was not great. Damn it! Okay. Ah! Fuck. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. I tried to fucking throw it, but that never fucking works for me. No! Fuck! Oh my god, okay. If they score one more time, I'm gonna lose this fucking thing. I think you can retry these, though. I don't think it's like, you're like done for good if you fail it. Ah, Jesus. Ah. Man, one Rookie against 3 Jodariels is really kind of bogus. Let's be fucking honest. Alright. I only need to manage to score one more time. Yes! Oh, man, that was harder than I remember it being the first time I played this game. That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. It's wise words. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You received Joe Moore's Fang for completing Rookie's trial. A legendary talisman. It can only be used by Rookie. Yeah, I remember getting this in the first game, so I definitely beat that. Maybe I didn't beat it in one try. I don't recall. It's been long enough at this point. I don't really remember. I need to Alt-Tab out of the game for just one moment, which means the sound, I believe, is going to go silent for anyone watching. I wish I could figure out a way to make that not happen. But if there is such a way, I don't know what it is yet. But I just realized I couldn't quite see everything I wanted to see on my secondary monitor. So I had to do a little bit of rearranging. Okay. Alright. I think I can still... There's still a bit more I can do with Sandra. I believe I can have a little chat with her. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn some more. Don't think, yeah, practice rights don't actually get you anything, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with that right now. I shall be here if you need me. I do want to check if that got Ruki any, like, enlightenment points. I don't think it did. I mean, the talisman's good enough. I'm not complaining. I usually like to unequip people between things. Alright. Time to move on then, I think. Yeah, let's continue the journey. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in Flagging Hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizoe seems unaffected. Oh no! Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope for the next rite. A moment, reader? There are several courses we may take through Flagging Hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits shall likely suffer more. Okay. Oh, we have 3 choices this time, not just 2. So, we can go through Cold Moat, where it crosses a mass grave, and we can get a valuable item if we take a job. We can go through Plaguemont, and that should reduce our loss of hope. Or we can go through Fallowfield, where we can improve a talisman if we take a job there. Okay, so I'm assuming this one would, like, eliminate the hope penalty, and with the rest we'll keep it. I'm always all about getting new items, so I'm gonna go through Cold Moat. I don't remember what I did the first time I played. Probably that or Fallowfield, I'm guessing. Sorry, I clicked out of the window again. I just realized that I don't seem to be seeing any of my chat in my Streamlabs bot for some reason. Not that big of a deal, really, but I just realized that was happening, and I was like, well, that's pretty weird. Why? And I wasn't sure if I was just on the wrong tab or something, but yeah, I'm definitely connected. I'm definitely connected, but it doesn't. It's only showing like it only appears to be showing like status messages rather than like any chat, which is quite weird. Yeah, and I just sent that text message through it, and I can see it showing up in my Twitch desktop app window. But even the message I just sent isn't showing up in the Streamlabs chatbot window. That's weird. I don't know if... I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I'll figure it out later. No, I'm... No, I can't even scroll the window because there's not enough there to scroll at the moment. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it anymore for now. I'm just going to get back to the game. That is weird. Yeah, I'll restart it later when I'm done streaming this game. For now, it'll be fine. The north route through flagging hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizoe seems unaffected. Oh gosh, are we at -2 actually now? Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Later you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his tasks there. Man, so is it like if I took the middle route, I would just stay at the -1, actually? Man, okay. It's a kind of a bummer. Later you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries. And make no attempt to look it in the eye. This seems familiar. I think maybe I did do this the first time I played. The temptation of new items is always high for me. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Moat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. So Cold Moat. Even a thorough burning failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. Found a Noxstrom. You quickly put it away. Oh, it's just a trade item. I mean, that's good. Money's good, but I was hoping for something that would actually be cool. I mean, I guess it hinted at it. It's a valuable item. I guess I could have taken valuable to mean money, but I was hoping it would be something of direct use. That's fine. Hopefully there will be a slug market before the next rite. By the time you reach the Pit of Melith, everyone besides the Imp Tizoe seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Wait, is it just reiterating this, or are we now at -3? If we're now at -3, I'm going to be a real grumpus. Prepare for the next rite anyway. Ooh, a new page. Let's see what's going on in the wagon first. Let's talk to Ruki first. Find Ruki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum. You know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on. You have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Ruki wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. What do you think, Tina? Should we tell this dog to keep his mustache? I think you probably have a better opinion on mustachioed dogs than I do. Dog mustache, thumbs up, thumbs down. I probably yeah, I'm gonna tell him it looks fine. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Ruki gained +1 hope. Which may or may not offset anything. I'm actually going to check on that right now. How bad of a hope penalty are we dealing with? Oh boy, yeah, we are at -3 hope. Oh, that sucks. Well, just have to try to avoid anyone getting banished, I guess. Oh god, look at that. 12 seconds. Oh boy. It's such garbage. Oh well, we'll deal. We'll deal. Let's check out the new page in the book. The Empire's Collapse. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General, it was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Okay. I don't think... I would assume there'd be some... This would show us if there was anything new we could do with Sandra again already. Let's see if she has anything on her mind. Are you sloshing all the way across the flagging hands right now? Hideous place, or so I understand, for I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma, as you surely can. Although perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The Nightwings of the past misliked that place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now please leave me to mine, unless there's a service you require me to render at this time. I guess that's it. Thanks, Sandra. Go forth and show your adversaries what you have learned. Alright, let's see what we can get from the slug market. Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So have a look around. Oh, he's got some new stuff. First let's sell this Noxroom. Oh, a better Stardust bonus. What else do we have? A Scribe Rock gives +2 presence. Faith Stone gives +2 hope. That could be good, especially right now. Offset the big hope penalty. I still kind of want to save up for this lunar glass though, and we're getting pretty close, so I'm tempted to just hang on to my money. I think I'll buy the dash of Stardust and then save the rest of my money for now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this Stardust. Save the rest. Pleasure doing business with you guys, so, alright. I think let me do this now rather than later. So who doesn't have a big... Okay, so yeah, yeah, ugh. What a pain. And Tizo isn't affected at all, so maybe I will use him again. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see, if I use this on here... Man, I wonder if you can ever get this to a point where it makes more than one per banishing. I don't know. I hate to keep dumping dust on it when I could put it on some other stuff. But I also really want to make money. Alright, I think I'm gonna drop this on the Tailwind Crest. Because now with a +2 it'll actually bump a full quickness. So we'll do that. And yeah, let's start the rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Malith. Then... Oh boy, Tizo. What are you getting so worked up about? Tizo seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. Yeah, I can tell he is. He's real worked up about something. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. Uh-oh. What's coming? You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the Astralborn. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. The bog crones are serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, that was witch Udmilda? I'm gonna go with Udmilda. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession with Islach, the astral-born monstrosity. Udmilda of the Withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers, compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Tizo says he has no love of Udmilda. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her best not to take any unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith. In doing so, of course, you'll disturb your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Okay, bye Tina. Thanks for watching. Have fun at Target. The crone Udmilda sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach. Make the Nightwings suffer. Let's see what our little thing has to say about Islach. Monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. The scribe Luz Glorian. God, this game is really packed full of difficult-to-pronounce names. Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Islach. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilda's attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilda removes her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilda slides off toward her followers. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Okay. Well, now that I know this is a thing I can do, the first thing I'm going to do is check out our opponents. Oh man. Oh, we can frickin' see a full profile on them too. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, so interesting. Oh, that's okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Fires a wedge-shaped blast. That's interesting. But she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any masteries. Her other people are humans, it looks like, who both have heightened reflex. So I think think those are things that that Headwind can maybe get, or was it Headwind or Faye? I'm thinking of actually. I think I'm thinking of Faye actually, who has a bit of a pause before jumping. And I guess that eliminates that for the most part. And they have pretty standard powers. Okay. And in terms of stats, none of them do a ton of damage. The humans are pretty fast. And she is slower, but has bigger presence. None of them have terribly high hope. Of course, all of our hopes are dampened quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking it was Faye, right? Where's Faye? Oh, I can't see her things yet. But yeah, she's the one I'm pretty sure who has a bit of a pause. And she's the one who's a savage and said they were savages, so. Well, okay. Speaking of Faye, I'm gonna put Faye into this. Like, no fucking doubt, because I haven't even gotten her to level 2 yet. So we gotta do that. So Faye's going in. Faye's going in, and I'm gonna give her bonus quickness. Jadariel's going in, and good God, I need to keep her from being banished. But she's going in with the lucrative contract to try to, just banish the shit out of people, make us some money. And I think I'm going to put Ruki in with Jomuir's Fang. So we're going to have two pretty fast, and oh wait, man, 18. Oh, she'll actually be faster. I could put the imp in instead of Ruki, but no, I think he'll make. I think this green stuff is like stuff he'll make up once he comes in now. I think. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. This might not be great, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so Dariel, Ruki, and Faye.
Faye. Very well.
No matter where ye go, ye slats shall find ye and devour ye. I don't like people who say ye all the time.
Begin. My.
Oh no. My whole initial plan is gone already.
In honor of the scribes.
But we got first blood, so. Oh my god. Oh no, this is bad. 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 This is bad.
contempt.
Okay, this could get ugly.
A shameful outcome.
Double fuck. No, 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 no.
To it.
Oh god. These hope penalties are gonna fucking ruin me. There. Oh, shit.
True, and thus
Shit, shit,
your
shit.
pyre wanes. Both pyres now burn with the same strength. Poor Joe Dario. Glorious. Now, take it.
There we go.
A blow against the
Alright, we can do this.
Best not get overconfident, Nightwings. Oh, so close.
Damn, 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 damn. There we go.
Solution.
We can take him. We can take him, guys. We got this shit under control.
Stand not in glory's path. Zap.
Damn.
All of the Nightwings back.
Oh my gosh. No, 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 no.
Thrust straight into your flames.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Glorious.
It's okay. It's okay. I gotta stop losing Jodariel, though. That's a real problem. There we go.
Glory to the
Good job,
sky.
Faye. The blood of Islach. It flows within its lair. Beneath this world, his lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware her foul sorceries. Wherever did the Nightwings go?
Oh, God. No, 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 no.
We can
What are we at? Like 40 and 20? Not ideal.
now to the flame.
Super not ideal. Come on, come on. Yes.
Not the purifying flame.
Oh, we're down to 5. Okay.
Now end the ceremony.
Oh, fuck you with that bullshit. Oh, God, double bullshit. They've got this point.
Unacceptable.
They've got this point, but I just got to get one person in there. Yes, Rookie. Game point.
Wings once again prevail.
Heck yeah,
Although
jerk
their
voice.
adversaries put up quite an effort.
Yeah, they did, but we got him. We got him.
The right is ended.
It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. I wouldn't say that. They did unnerve me. See? Those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanished Eastlock. Eastlock, just as we prevailed tonight. Eastlock, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Focus, training, prowess, the path toward survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. What is this blood border? It's the northern edge of the Commonwealth, and the High-Wing remnants seized upon it at every opportunity from the cover of clouds or darkness. What are the High-Wing remnants, though? We don't know what they are, really. Ah, second mastery for Jodariel. Well, we already started down this path, so yeah, we could go over to here, but we're not going to. We're going to keep going down this way. So yeah, let's freaking let's up the size of her presence, make her an even better blocker. Yeah, see, he caught up to the green stuff. That was like the inspiration points over there. Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? I'm not sure you got any better looking, buddy. We started on this path, so we're gonna keep going down it. Accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed, or after he's banished, he has a 50% chance to return in 1 second. Those are both dope. I think I'm gonna go with the 50% chance to come back in 1 second. Because it's usually more his high base speed that I really try to make use of. The scribes, they whisper to me, they do, from time to time. Alright, let's see what she can do. Yeah, see, there's heightened reflexes, which is what those enemies had. These look kind of new. I'm trying to remember if I got her a level the first time I played this game. I must have, right? I must have. Because I did get farther than this point in the game previously. I will definitely mention when I'm to the point where things are totally blind for me. I think I got to at least one more right. Anyway, so she can go down the path of the tricks of the rope collar. Rites mastery is enhancing a savage's deafness and trickery. None could predict or outsmart Kaelmer Rope Collar, chief aide of the Emperor of Sar. Or the Grand Trader's Leanings. Rites mastery is enhancing a savage's aggression and persistence. The Rope Collar was an idiosyncratic man whose interests he kept to himself. So, on this side, there's the eliminate the charge of time before jumping and sprinting. And over here, there's Snapcast. A brief charge of time before she can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Alright, and then down this road, Trader's Flight. She jumps and power jumps farther than usual. Or, while sprinting, she slows nearby adversaries. That sounds very cool. And then at the top of that one is False Step. Banished while jumping, she shall instantly return at the origin of her jump. That's pretty cool for sure. And over here, she can fling the orb faster and farther than usual. I'm not a big fan of throwing the orb, but maybe that would make it easier. I don't know. It's so hard to ever like throw the orb, in my opinion, without being banished before you get a chance to even throw it. Let's see, Sudden Grasp. When saluting her adversaries, Faye automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. Or Dark Vigor. While grasping the orb, Faye sprints and jumps without using stamina. That is really cool. That is super cool. Like, everything else leading up to that is like, okay. And I mean, that Sudden Grasp does seem like it might be pretty cool. I really wish I knew if you had to get both of the two in the middle to get this one. Because then, like, you could potentially take these two and then this one and this one or something. Man, that's cool. But I'm much more interested in this one of the two I can take right now. So I'm gonna, yeah, I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go down this road.
A devious trick from the rope collar.
That's it.
Until the next rite.
Having overcome the withdrawn in a narrow victory, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail had enough of Udmilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The Reader and the Stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north, if that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. So the Sea of Solace is an impossible oceanic expanse, pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizot asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizot is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is their charge. And here they are, in fact. Thank you for fetching them, Tizot. Tizot is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look toward the heavens. And we're going north. Oris, the azure star. The azure star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. The rites beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Big Bertrude's is a small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through there, some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Hedwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Alright. Let's have a chat with the minstrel. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. The lone minstrel wishes to tell you something of the rites. Well, of course I'll hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn, and witch Udmilda, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Islach, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilda for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the Greater Titans. The one called Islach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. So the Greater Titans are colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Islach did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return onto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udmilda are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Islach is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Well, delightful. Let's see if Sandra has anything new to chat about. Looks like nope. I don't really think there's anything else I need to do. Well, there's no reason to take that off of him, because he can't use anything else anyway. I'll leave that on her too. I don't see myself using that on anybody else, probably. Okay. I guess we can move on. I will probably quit for now. before the next rite, like I did last time. We'll continue until that point. So right now we're going on to Big Bertrude's. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Alright, we'll seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrude's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest, and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. So she is a bog dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorcerous work. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. Wakingwood is a labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around in it. The path to the sacred Mount Allodil lies far beyond these suffocating woods. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. Oh yay, vocations. Let's mentor somebody. Again. Yeah. I'm in favor of mentoring. Okay, so Jadariel and Ruki are now up to level 3. I bet that I'll bet that anybody I mentor will make it to level 3. Because I think mentoring gave somebody... Oh, maybe she wouldn't. Because I think mentoring gave everybody like 1,000. Oh, and I guess maybe he wouldn't either. Oh, it does say... Shoot, where did it say that? Oh, yeah, I guess if you hover in just the right spot, it'll say what the inspiration does. Exiles who do not conduct the rites gain inspiration rather than enlightenment. Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. Okay. So he would definitely rank up probably no one else actually would. Who to mentor, who to mentor. So somebody who's only at level 1, of course. So I'm looking at abilities that everybody will get next. I do like his. Faye could. I'm gonna mentor Faye, I think. Well, wait. She's got the farthest to go. I think I want to do her just because of that. Like, just to get her caught up a bit more. Yeah, let's do Faye. I'm gonna mentor Faye. Me? Oh, of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there is lots of it. You sit down with Faye to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she is beginning to understand. Yeah, we got 1,000. Same as last time. The more I think of it, I think that I don't like being banished very much. Yeah, that makes sense, Faye. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. Are people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude? You could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now begone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us. But we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Tizo says scree. Tizo seems to share Faye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits. Into the Worm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. The tempestuous Sea of Solace lies beyond this death-still body of water. Exiled worms from the Sea Dominion naturally congregate around here. There's no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold of the downside seas. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth's front lines. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the hulk of oars, which is a carcass of the doomed exploring vessel Dazerman, lost in the waters of the downside. So on to Outer Solace. This game has such good music. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Hedwin wants to know what you miss about your past life. I could say I miss my book collection, which is highly illegal, though just the same, you miss having had access to those volumes. I could say I miss the friends I had. Your life was always difficult, but several of your longtime confidants did help you get by. Or I could say I miss the food. Your mouth waters at the thought of it, at least compared with what passes for sustenance here. Or I could say that nothing springs to mind. You have made conscious efforts to discard most of your memories of living in the Commonwealth. That's what I'm going to go with. You admit that you miss nothing in particular about living in the Commonwealth, which was always difficult for a variety of reasons, although living in exile has not been easy either. I guess we've got a lot in common then, because there isn't much I miss about it either. But just the same, I have to find a way back. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be left alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Well, still don't have any choices, so I guess we're gonna go to the one place I can go. Sea of Solace. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you can see what must be the hulk of oars, far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizoe is wondering if Hedwyn is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizoe. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Okay, now we have a couple choices again. You can take Under King Pass, the north current toward the hulk of Oris runs as quick as Under King Oris himself. Faye believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Or we can take the Fathomless Trench. The south current toward the hulk of Oris teems with fish and other sea life, and Tizoe wants to fish for something tasty here. Let's take the Fathomless Trench. I could use something tasty. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the Sea Dominion cast into exile. Sea Dominion is a vast and war-torn undersea regime, home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Having conquered their waters, the worms clambered onto the Commonwealth shores in search of new wars. I understand they fought tirelessly for the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Tizoe says that he has spotted something tasty. Tizoe dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea, despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in his claws. Tizoe caught a froth-sea flounder. You could always sell it. Oh wow, it's worth 91? Dang. A limbless, cold-blooded creature caught at sea. At last you arrive at the hulk of Oris. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Page revealed down the river. Okay, well, let's talk to Jodariel first. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwyn. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, and of having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently, she trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Okay. Look at all this new stuff. Shiny new things to hover over. Okay, let's check out their new page in the Book of Rites. Down the river. In the words of Golgothanian, the Master General. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Accidentally knocked my controller against my desk. Hit a button. The Emperor Solium Mur knew naught of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Scalorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sudden faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Okay. Let's see if Sandra has anything new going on. Okay, no scribe trials. We can chat a little bit. There is an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means, I think, that your black wagon sails the seas. Am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand. My memories of it are wistful, nonetheless. Although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solace is a disgusting mockery of the emerald seas near to the Empire. The Empire of Sar dominated the known world for millennia, till the doomed reign of Solium Mur. Never shall we make the wicked errors of our predecessors, the Archjustice Androbellus IV. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. Okay, let's see what's at the slug market. Oh hey you guys, funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink, know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look, I'll give you a good deal. Alright, I'm gonna sell you this fish, buddy. $195 in total. Oh, it's so close to being able to afford the lunar glass. That's some bogus bullshit. Let's see, I could buy a pinch of stardust. Yes, thank you. I could buy a thorned knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range by 8%. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just buy that and call it good. Save up for that lunar glass again. So close. So annoying. So I'll be seeing you guys. And then I could commence the rite. But as I said, I am going to stop here. I've been going for just about 2 hours. And that seems like a good time. So I'll pick up next time with the next rite, which I believe is the last rite I did. The last time I played the game. I might be wrong, but I definitely remember the next rite, and I can't think of any at the moment that I saw after it. So, we will quit the game for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.